How's it hanging, folks? I've got a certain song stuck in my head today. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. It's such a good song, man. It's so like, I don't know, man. In the face of really placid, liberal getting fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda to sing about how much he loves America. Just a certified banger being like, oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. It's just like, it's incredible. And I really have no counter to it. I'm flying to America to illegally vote for Trump. Specifically because of that song. It's just such a banger, man. What can I say? But you know, man, let's talk about politics a little bit more, because I saw I've seen some more analysis on the election coming up, which was interesting to me. The analysis was, so I was saying yesterday, Donald Trump has been repeatedly underestimated throughout his political lifetime, and because of that, there is a certain argument to be made that that most pollsters are purposefully overestimating Trump this time around, just because they were burnt so bad in 2020 and 2016. They're kind of, you know, going way too hard on him now to counterbalance what they view as their own biases. And there is also some data to back up that Kamala is in the lead. That Kamala will win. A lot of data is showing that Kamala's in the lead, but that doesn't necessarily mean she'll win. So 2022 was a major shakeup. It was going to be the red wave, and it was barely a red trickle in the end. The Republicans were projected to win most of the House, I believe most of the Senate. Not most of the Senate. I'm being a dummy here. They were projected to win most of the House, and they barely won, very barely. Now what that means is we can kind of sift through the wheat from the chaff in terms of pollsters. So the pollsters that got it right, that made momentary last-minute decisions to switch and, you know, project data that actually represented what ended up happening in terms of, you know, the Democrats like doing shockingly well. We listen to those folks. Instead of listening to like YouGov and other pollsters like that, who weren't right, who projected a big Republican victory and then there wasn't one. And the wheat, the metaphorical wheat here, who got the 2022 midterms right, are all projecting Harris coming out on top in the swing states. That being said, it's by 1 or 2 points, 3 at most, but you know, they're projecting her coming out on top pretty solidly. So I am still cautiously optimistic at this point. Like, I am also in a position where, like, I have been burnt quite a few times in terms of believing in the Democratic Party and then them failing me just massively. So, you know, as much as I want to put my faith solidly in them and believe, you know, even though Kamala Harris has run quite a bad campaign, the Democrats can still come out on top. I'm not going to do that until I actually see the results. You know what I mean? So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to remain cautiously optimistic. I'm going to hope and pray that that Kamala wins, just for the sake of my brothers and sisters and everything in between in the US. That they would be living significantly worse lives if Trump won this election. So, you know, it's I'm cautiously optimistic at this point. I'm hoping for the best, but really preparing for the worst. and I would suggest anyone who you know listens here do the same. At the very best, this race is going to be a very, very close win for Kamala, and at the worst, it's not going to be. It's going to be a win for Trump. So I would really advise preparing for that Trump win, and then if you like me wake up on the morning of the 6th of November and you see Kamala's won, incredible. But you know, don't get your hopes up. The world is cruel in that regard. It'll throw you a bone and then just yeah. But I mean, hey, even if Trump does win, maybe we'll get some more bangers from the guys who made that song. Oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, such a banger. Such a banger. I don't think there's ever been a better song out there. Michael Jackson who? And I think the funniest part about that song is that it's, as far as I can tell, the only like version of it I've ever been able to find has been called the Trump song. So it's named like a like oh my God. It's named like a 2010 Minecraft parody. Like the digging song or whatever. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's named like a parody. But it's not. It's a real honest to God song that fucking slaps. It's incredible. It's a great song. But I'd be interested to see what the demographics of okay, here's the thing. I don't know about the demographics of the second channel. I haven't actually checked. What I do is I upload the video, the daily video, and then I just exit. And I don't look at the second channel until I have to upload the next one the next day. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what the demographics are, because the main channel says that it's mainly comprised of 18 to 24, and then I believe it's like 25 to 35 year olds. But I don't entirely believe that. I do believe that we are a majority in that regard. I do believe that it's a majority of over 18s. Just because I don't think many kids are interested in Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? Like, maybe some are interested in Elden Ring, but Baldur's Gate 3, I don't know about that one. But I'd be interested to see what the demographics of the channel in terms of like voting distribution is going to be. Because I'm very solidly on the left. I'm a Thatcher grave pisser, to put it very obtusely. But you know, I'd be interested to see what number of people are going to vote, and what number of people are going to vote for either Kamala or Trump. Hopefully the number of Trump supporters are quite low, because I don't know if I would be willing to welcome people like that. But you know what, man? I think it's one of those things that it's best not to think about. It's best not to think about until I'm because I don't think I'm at the point where I can pick and choose who supports my videos. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when the channel's a little bit bigger, I can be a bit more picky and choosy about who I welcome. But for now, the doors are open to all. Especially those guys who made that song that's like, oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. I think an ideal for me would probably be one day I leave like some of my singing in a video, because I sing a lot to myself when I'm just doing like miscellaneous recording, like recording grinding or this, that, and the other. I think the ideal would be one day I leave one of those in the video and then it gets copyright struck because of my singing. Because I think that more than anything is like an endorsement. like, damn, your singing voice is so great that YouTube thinks it's, you know, it's the actual video itself. That'd be sick. Then again, I don't know. I don't know if there are any British people whose singing voice mine really sounds like. Because most British artists do the I don't know, man, they don't really lean into how British their voice sounds. And I mean, I think that's probably for the best. Like, I can't imagine David Bowie speaking in like a British monotone. Or sorry, singing in a British monotone. I think that would be very boring. But I mean, you know what, man? I can dream. I can dream. But yeah, I'm my experience with voting has been somebody's dog is going like fucking crazy outside my house right now. I don't know if you could hear that. My experience with voting has been pretty bizarre. The only election I've been old enough to vote in has been the 2024 British election, which was obviously a major swing for Labour. And I am, to a degree, I'm a left-leaning voter. So my thing was like, does it even matter who I vote for? Because it was just obviously such a swing for Labour. Like there was nothing I could do. So in the end, I ended up giving a protest vote to, I believe, the like, I don't know, man, Socialist something party. Just because I really don't agree with a lot of Labour's policies. You know, I prefer them over the Tories, but also Keir Starmer specifically fucking sucks. So in the end, it was just a protest vote. But I mean, I definitely, it was a bit of a boring one, to be honest, because it was one of those things where it felt like there was no point in voting. Because, like, what does it matter? Labour was going to win, no matter what. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should be thankful that I'm allowed to take part in this great political process. Hallelujah. I'm allowed to vote. Jesus, bro, I need to lock in. God damn, man. That was close. We got swarmed at the end. Yeah, well. You guys have been great. I'll see you tomorrow.